morning.
Bob jumped the gun. Bob's super
Good
excited.
morning, everybody.
No
Geared up,
hesitation in my voice
ready
this
to
morning.
go. He's got the directions, and we're on the start. Welcome to lobby time.
Okay, we're going to
Say-
start
say
this
that
over
with-
again.
say
Let's
that with
pretend.
assurance,
Just
Bob.
a minute. We're going to start again.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to lobby time. This
There you go.
morning.
Bob's got it.
There you
He's
go.
ready to start.
Redeem himself.
Yeah,
It's
redeem
really too
himself.
bad we're live.
We got it. We got it on, and away we go. Welcome on a fantastic, amazing.
It's so beautiful outside.
I know.
Yeah.
Awesome Sunday morning. Glad you're here.
Yeah.
Glad you're taking time. We got a few people on early. Wayne, Sherry, Tishka. Who else do we see?
You see
Connie,
Ashley,
Vernon,
Chandra,
Will,
Ellie.
Chandra's on. Ellie.
Oh,
Jer's on
Pastor
there.
Jer.
We
Connie's
have
doing.
Gwen on, I
the
believe, as
chatting.
well.
Yeah, it's so good. Good to see everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being
So
with us.
good.
Hope you're doing well on this awesome morning. Maybe you're enjoying us on the deck, enjoying a cup of coffee
Yeah.
outside. That would be awesome. It was such a great morning to sit outside and enjoy coffee. It was,
Remember the days we used to do lobby time on the road? We got to sit outside
I know Bob
last
was just
summer.
commenting on
Yeah.
that. He was like, that was so fantastic.
That was a lot of fun. Oh,
yeah.
and speaking of...
The coffee this morning was so good. I'm on coffee 3 because I
Oh.
was just enjoying myself outside on my deck
That's the
for so much.
best.
I was like, oh, this is so good. But so we might,
Yep.
yep,
I enjoyed
feeling
the
it.
deck this
Starting
morning a
to
little
be
bit.
in a
And speaking of deck and backyards, our Saskatoon tree this year
Oh.
was doing so well.
yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
It's
they're
getting
going
all
to be
ready to go.
rich and luscious. And our neighbor pruned his apple tree in the backyard last fall, and this year it looks fantastic. So, again, for all of you out there that have apple trees in your backyard that don't know what to do with your apples, this fall we are going to be making apple pies. So let us know.
Bob, that seems like a
We-
long way off. Can we enjoy
It does.
summer
Can
first?
we like?
Oh,
I was gonna
Bob,
say,
we're still in spring.
So what are you gonna be
Bob's talking,
making now,
Bob's talking about
Bob?
fall, and
the
he's like,
apple pies.
he's talking about fall, and I'm like, man,
I will say
we
we
have spring?
actually you gifted us some apple pies last
Oh,
fall
they are
and they were
amazing.
delicious. However,
Absolutely.
it's like months away. So
Oh,
let's
yeah, can't be
let's talk
rushing it.
about what's happening at the start of summer.
let's enjoy the spring and summer.
You know what? We haven't even hit June yet. Come on, let's
Well,
do some stuff.
I can't imagine. So last weekend, I went for a bike ride down towards Big Lake.
Now, when Mike says bike ride, that's different than when I talk about bike ride.
Yeah, we're
Mike
different.
bike ride has no motor.
No.
No
Mike
signal
pedals.
lights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we pedal things, right? We're just making the most of it. Good for the environment, good for the health, all those sort of things. But so I was biking down towards Lois Hole, went by Big Lake. There were probably 75 boats, like kayaks, paddle boards, all that sort of stuff,
yeah.
canoes out on the river from like, what is it?
Like the Sturgeon
Ray
River?
Gibbons to like Big Lake. There were probably
Oh, wow.
75 boats out there. It was crazy. Everybody's out enjoying it. Today's going to be packed as well. So good. Such a great opportunity to get out and enjoy it, make the most of it, enjoy the sun.
So
and,
beautiful.
Yeah, moving towards restrictions easing.
We got to enjoy what we can.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
And what's cool, you get out there and you start seeing all this beautiful nature stuff, and you see these people walking around with these massive cameras with these huge lenses.
Oh, yeah.
Taking
pictures of all the
birds.
wildlife
Yep.
and all the.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
It's
think they're
actually
actually? Do you know what I
beautiful out
actually think they've got their big cameras for? They're waiting for just that right moment for someone on a paddleboard to crash in.
Has nothing to do with the wildlife.
Totally.
That's totally what they're waiting for. They're waiting to see somebody so they can record it and put it on YouTube and I guess be viral
Yeah.
video. So that would be perfect.
But we'll like pretend to believe the best in them.
Yeah,
so.
you're out there doing wildlife photos, and just in case, you I know that's my
gonna-
concern. So we picked up. Like I said,
You
we
just
picked
let
up.
me know when you're going out
I know.
kayaking, and I'll come take some wildlife
I
photos
know.
as
I
well.
was just thinking
so.
of that. I was like, you'll be on the side of those like balloon launchers and on the banks. Let's take out Mike. Oh man, that would be awesome. So anyhow, hope you're getting out, chance to
man.
enjoy it, enjoying all the good stuff. So
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah,
There's a lot of neat things to do. And then as restrictions are starting to loosen up, our
Yeah.
C3 groups
Oh
Yes.
man,
be happening.
Pam and her crew, they got things in the hopper. And now the restrictions are starting to ease. Dates will be coming out with those as they start to put them on the calendar because we've been holding them, waiting for some of the stuff to ease up, and we're moving quickly through these restrictions and changes.
Absolutely.
So we don't have dates. Pam, we don't have dates yet.
But dates will be up soon.
Yeah, soon. Pam will get on it. She's a hard worker. She's gonna
She's
get
a
those
very hard
dates.
worker.
She's gonna get those dates in like no time, and they'll be up on the website and
Yep.
Facebook and all those places because it'd be great to connect with people, to get out and do stuff, to sit around fires, to go
Absolutely.
for walks, to do all sorts of things.
And for those of you who don't know, for those of you who have joined us in this season online, and if you don't know what a C3 is, it stands for Casual Connecting Community, and they're bigger than small groups, more like just social stuff. So like Mike said, campfires, walks, like there's theme stuff happening. They're a lot of fun, but just a chance to like connect with people in a casual setting, and such a great opportunity to invite your neighbors as well.
Yeah.
So
and some of the C3 groups happen consistently, and it's kind of like built up some membership with it, and they're having a lot of fun. Other groups are you just pop in and they try things sporadically. Yeah. So lots of different things going on.
So fun. So stay tuned for we have tons of those over the summer. Yeah.
Some of them
And
one-off.
actually normally through the winter as well, but obviously this year was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So
was. Yep.
Very
It
neat.
was.
And this morning, this is like our building's coming along really, really well. We're going to be in the new building really soon.
Oh, boy.
But this
Quick.
morning, I had to, when I drove into the parking lot to come in here today, I had to drive around the front of the new part of the building as if I was dropping my wife off for a Sunday morning.
front
just to practice?
Just to practice
Yeah,
one.
okay. And how did that
Beautiful out
feel?
there. Yeah.
How'd that feel?
It was good.
Are you going
Because
to take a
Big-
different route next week? Just to see
yeah,
if that
when we
works
swing
better?
in the other way.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't put the arrows down yet. So
Yeah, that's true. We need
Do
to,
well you can.
Yeah, we are, like, honestly, we are just over
So
a month away from gathering together in our new building.
yeah.
And depending on how things move along, it's going to be great. It's going to be so good. Well, it's going to be good either way.
It's a little crazy
Yeah.
because ultimately, I mean, if things can still change, but
No,
really,
things don't change
We
ever.
don't use
Like,
that
they're just,
phrase
like, hard
anymore,
and
Melaine.
fast.
They could.
The more we use it, it seems the more
I
changes
have
happen.
more optimism than I have had in the past several months, but we're 2 weeks away
Yeah.
from getting basically getting the keys to
getting the keys.
start moving over.
And speaking of getting the keys, we've had a number of people sign up to help to assemble the furniture, office furniture as it's coming in. If you're still interested in that and like to help just to put the furniture together, then send a note in, let me know, give me a call, give me a text or email or to the church or whatever, however you communicate with us. But let me know. And
Because that's going to be the first thing
we
that
actually
happens.
have 3 categories. We have never done it before category. We have a little bit of confidence category, and then we have those that are really confident, know what they're doing.
So is this
category.
like
and-
IKEA type furniture? Because I'm
Yeah.
like a pro at that. Like,
Yeah.
I can.
It's actually from Source, and it's like IKEA.
So the new green newbies assembling
We will
furniture,
use them.
You will use them in, like, Pam's office.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mike's office.
We're gonna break people up into groups. We're gonna put all the newbies in the group together.
In the back quarter
Yeah,
of the
give them
offices.
some tools and just say good luck.
They
and see what
work
happens.
they work their way out.
Yeah,
And just-
we're
Down
gonna
the
see a
office
lot
line.
of
Just
creative
give them
things
Mike's
take place.
desk. It'll take the whole time. And
I think you do the back end.
We'll see what happens. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll make sure you're well taken care of.
Yep.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Looking forward to see. And again, we're going to be doing it in a safe distance way, and so that we're doing it right. So
Oh yeah. It's so
moving in.
moving along, new
Yep.
building, and
It's so exciting. I
And
mean, 2
restrictions
weeks.
lifting it just adds like the sense of extra excitement.
There's I could feel. I mean, if you're in the space with us today, you can kind of see around the auditorium and in the lobby.
Yeah, like this is really
we're
cool.
moving. Everything's packed up.
Elaine's
it's-
been working with her group, and they've been clearing out behind the curtains. Now, we had no idea how much stuff is behind the
Oh,
curtains.
yeah.
We're
We
finding
also had
stuff
no idea.
That date back into the late 1800s.
Well,
from the day the building was open.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Actually, that is not a
Programs
lie.
and bulletins that have fallen in behind
That is-
covers.
You
That
want to
is
talk
not a
about
lie.
clearing out stuff? So I was going through some of my files to make the move, right? Because you go in smaller office, making sure you get. I pulled out a church bulletin. I noticed some of our friends from Fort City up there. I pulled out a church bulletin from the church in Fort Mac from 1996.
Oh.
So I kept that one, a little bit of nostalgia, like back in the day.
You should just frame it.
That would have been like, yeah, I would like just been starting to go to church kind of thing. So it was crazy. Some of the stuff I'm like, wow, I obviously haven't touched this file in a while.
Yeah. So how much stuff did you run across that were things that you were saying to yourself, one day I'm going to get to this. One day I'm going to read this article. One day I'm going to...
I found quite a number of files with that, and I'm to the point now. Like I've gone through my office so much. Like I'm to the point now where I'm just like, oh man, if I didn't know it existed, like it's just going in the garbage. Like I don't. It's kind of having to make the hard decisions now. It's just like I don't have room for this stuff anymore. So because we're downsizing our offices quite a bit. Like we're going from our current size to So
and more digital stuff as opposed to having everything in paper
Absolutely,
and files
and I love
books
that.
and
yeah.
yeah. I'm having a hard time giving up some of the books.
Well, yeah, that's my
The
my
books
wife.
are books are hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing.
Well,
for-
you pare them down. My wife isn't pleased because then all the books come home. And
Yeah.
she's like, no, they're supposed to be in your office. Like
that's
we
when
just the back
that's when
and
our
forth.
interns and students that work with us
Can
get the
pick through 'em?
fruit of that.
Oh,
They
yeah,
get the first
right.
pick in
I know.
in all of
Well,
our books.
It's been a
These
weird
are
season.
kids in college. They want more books right now. No.
It's been a season where like I had gone to just everything being an ebook, right, through
Yeah.
Kindle and all that kind of stuff. But in this year where we've been on screen so much, I've actually gone back to physical books just
Absolutely. I'm
because
the
I'm like
same.
I can't even sit and look at a screen and read stuff. So now I've got a bunch of books from this year that are like actual physical books, and I'm like, oh, now I got no space to put them all. So, anyways, that's the way it goes. So. Anyhow, my Fort Mac friend said I should frame my bulletin
You
from
should.
1996 from Fort McMurray Line Church.
Memories.
And then we can like put it up and auction it off.
Auction it off. I'll put it up. I should put it up. I've got an A. So they had to change the church name. It used to be Fort McMurray Lions Church. Obviously, they're now Fort City, and so they took the name off the side of the building. And one of my friends saved me an A from the church, so it's in my office.
Oh.
So I'll frame it next to. I'll put the bulletin next to the A as a reminder. And I think
There
that's
we
going to
go.
make the move.
Yep.
I think I got enough room. I can make the move with the A and the other thing. So we're working at it. So what else?
I see a comment from Pastor Jeremy there.
Yeah.
Is that he learned yesterday that the furniture for his office
It's going to be
is
delayed
going to
for
be
a month.
delayed, so he's going to get the floor of Mike's office. For
No,
the
he's going to get the
first-
floor or my
or
office.
Mike's office. Well, I mean,
Well, that's
he's just
fine.
basically going to get your office.
That's
then.
fine. He can have my office. I'll go sit in the coffee shop.
Yeah, you
So
would.
you have it because I'll just sit there enjoying coffee. Jared can have my office and do work, and I'll just enjoy coffee all day. I'll be
because
drinking
Tim
coffee.
Hortons is gonna
Someone
pass the
someone
mic
want my
on
office
the
too
door.
then? Like, I'm
No,
good.
he can have it. He's good. That's all good. Oh man,
I think that's one of the things I'm looking forward to is going out for coffee with guys again.
Oh,
But like
absolutely.
in our coffee shop.
But in our coffee shop.
Yeah,
Yes.
down the road.
Nice
Down the road, down the road.
segue.
Yeah.
Listen, if you
Yeah.
would like a rich blend of coffee with wonderful atmosphere and great people to be hanging around, talk to Mike. We got some stuff that's coming up in our new building that you're not going to want to miss.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. If
It is
you're
gonna be
interested
awesome.
in coffee, like making coffee, connecting with people, drop me an email, drop me a note. I'd love to connect with you and chat more. We're looking at working in some options in a facility, in a space that invites the community in to be a part of what's going on. We'd love to
Which I love
hear from
that.
you, love to connect with you because there's lots of potential and opportunity as we dream about what could be in our space. And it's going to be awesome. Like we talk about it numerous times as a staff. We walk through our existing building. It's all boarded up and kind of dark. And then you get a little bit of time in the new space and it's just this brightness and
Yeah.
light and
Open.
Lots of
Windows.
glass, lots of windows.
And, oh,
Bringing
man,
the
it's so good.
outside to the inside, the inside to the outside.
Yeah.
So good.
This could be
So
It'd
good.
be interesting to hear where some of people's favorite coffee places are right now.
Oh.
Where do you like to go drink
Yeah,
coffee?
where's
Or-
your favorite coffee?
Yeah.
You can drop it
Well, I
in the
mean, we
comments.
can't. I mean,
They can.
Like
it's
the-
more
the-
like
when we
takeout
can.
and stuff right now.
When
we Well,
can.
But
Where's the favorite coffee place?
Yeah.
Like, what place do you like coffee from?
well, I've told. See, you know that.
I know.
though.
My wife and I, we have this conversation because she's all right with like Tim Hortons coffee.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm like,
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Nope.
If I'm going to do like a fast food coffee, it's like I go McDonald's if there's anything.
Yeah.
McDonald's. But anyhow, that's the different things. We'd love
No.
to hear. Where do you like your coffee from?
Where do you like your coffee,
Yeah.
Bob?
Bob-
Where's
Bob-
well, well,
Bob doesn't drink a lot of coffee. He's like a 50-50 mix or a 75-25 mix of hot chocolate coffee.
Bob gets it from the
like-
7-Eleven on the corner.
Yeah, and what's neat is when I walk in the door, they're already handing me my cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
know
know
what
you.
I
There
like.
you
That's
go.
it. Bob's
That's
in his
awesome.
place.
Yeah.
He's got his stuff. We got a couple other things we should probably draw people's attention to.
a few things.
There's things that are going
Hey,
on.
we started this week 40-day stand.
We did.
First week, we had Facebook Live prayer times together,
Yeah.
which was awesome to reconnect Tuesday to Friday mornings. And then starting tomorrow night,
Yeah.
our kids team is going to be leading us on in our Facebook group as well.
Tomorrow evening at
6 o'clock.
Yeah, for family-friendly
family
devotional.
Family, not that.
Family-friendly devotional.
not
Sounds
that-
like the devotionals
I was gonna
are
say, not that our
No.
devotionals Tuesday to Friday are not family friendly.
like. I was just gonna
They
say.
are. Just a little more geared to the younger set.
So,
These
Our kids
evening-
team is going to be putting
Monday
it together for
evening.
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So Monday at 6, Same place, Facebook, Stack Facebook group.
Yeah.
Check it out. 6 o'clock. Our kids team will be there, and then Tuesday to Friday it'll be us at 7:14 in the morning, and we're going to keep them short. We're going to keep.
Yeah.
I've been impressed.
Actually, it's been really good. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody's been over.
I know, but
No.
Bob, you
maybe
haven't
not.
gone yet.
I haven't gone yet.
It's
I will be really
You
short.
haven't. When-
Listen, you're going to want to come on early, otherwise you're going to
Totally.
miss me altogether. It's going to be short. All you're going
I
to hear
was
is
like,
amen.
when I was doing mine, I was like looking at the time. I was actually like a little nervous. I'm like, I got to be under. I got to be under. So
One of the times, and this is what really threw me off, one of the times when we were doing the other ones, and the reason I did get so long is my clock had actually stopped.
Oh.
And, and then that's what I say.
That's
anyway.
what happens when you. That's what
let's
happens.
just keep telling that story, Bob.
That's what happens when you preach too, right? Like
Yeah.
the clock actually stopped. I was just preaching, and it
The
was just.
5 blocks at the back stopped at the same
I
time.
am not long.
I wonder if we got a digital. I wonder if we got a digital clock on the back wall in the new space.
We do.
A digital one.
A big one.
Oh,
Because if
I
it's
don't know.
if it's a ticker like with the batteries and stuff,
Yeah.
batteries fail. Bob will say, "Well, the batteries
Yep,
died."
I don't know.
So it's got to be a digital one that's like wired in. We should get Johnny Rempel on that. He's the electrician guy. Johnny, we need a digital electrical clock that,
With a alarm on it.
yeah
we digress.
With a 15-minute warning.
yeah
so 40-day stand,
40-day stand.
Oh, yes.
We got that going on. You can. There's devotionals to go with it.
which have been awesome.
Yeah.
It's just been awesome to be able to reflect on the verses that we're getting on a weekly basis. So hopefully you signed up to receive those on the email. If you haven't, they're on our website as well. You can
Go
just
for it.
download the
Yeah.
weekly guide and meditate on the verses. I know that we've been praying through some of the verses that have been on the weekly guide. So it's been awesome.
And a
And-
chance to sign up for the fasting, too.
Yep.
And a chance to be fasting as well
And
with us.
Praying with others because there's lots of churches joining, and it's
Yeah.
been so
So
fun.
good.
Just connecting. So this is an initiative that was kind of started
Yeah.
with Greg Fraser and the crew up at the Father's House up in Morinville. Man, it's been cool just to reconnect with Greg over the last couple of months, couple
Yeah.
weeks, connecting with him and some of the stuff they're doing. Greg and I served different churches when we were in Fort Mac and had tons of fun together doing reaching
That's
youth in
cool.
our community. So it's just been fun to connect and hear some of the things, even as he's been sharing with his church via social media about the stand and being part of that kind of stuff. Just so good to hear his heart and join in with them and continue to be praying for God to be at move in our communities and
Yeah.
in our nation to
Nation,
see lives changed and transformed as they experience the good news of Jesus. So
Yeah.
we'd love for you to be praying with us, fasting with us, joining us in, and gathering together
Absolutely.
in a digital way.
Yeah.
Because like as soon as this is done, we are like right there to actually be able to gather
So
together
cool.
for Sundays, and we're aiming for some type of in-person worship night to wrap all this up. And
But it'll be kind of like our first in-person
first in-person thing
thing
and
in the space.
for worship stuff. So anyhow, we'd love for you to be joining in with that. It's such a great thing to be praying for our nation.
Yeah.
Definitely in need.
And we'll keep everybody in touch because there's going to be probably those that are going to want to fly in from Toronto, from Vancouver,
Who would not?
from Tuktoyaktuk, and
Yeah.
be part of that service with us. And so,
Do you know what? So Tuktoyaktuk, you say that name. My mom always kind of threatened to send us to
Send you-
Tuktoyaktuk.
That was a
And
thing.
that's really cold
but
up there.
but I had a buddy that grew up in like the Yukon, and he would always be like, "Oh yeah, we're going up to Tuck." Like that was
Yeah.
a thing. That was an actual thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, man. So I've always wanted to go to Tuktoyaktuk and Timbuktu.
Oh,
The two
yeah.
places, right? Because those are just interesting. Two
Where
places
is
I want to visit
Timbuktu?
Or
in Africa.
Okay.
A friend of mine, our friend Matt and Steph Manili with their YWAM crew, they went.
They went
and
to
it was like an
Timbuktu?
adventure to get there.
Is that
and,
right?
Oh,
Which is
boy.
why the name, probably why
Timbuktu.
people refer to
Right,
it.
go to Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah. So yeah, it's a great place, great
very
stuff.
neat.
Anyhow, digress. Just
yeah.
a little information for you. So
Thank you.
that everybody was wondering about, probably.
Feel
right?
richer this morning because of that information.
Yeah, more. It feels like we've shared something.
My
this morning.
spiritual heart has been enlightened.
we've shared hearts this morning.
What else do we going to talk about today?
We've talked a bunch. We've talked a bunch about the idea of us getting together and being in person. But the reality of being able to be in person
Yes.
means that there are lots of roles, lots of needs to help facilitate that,
So
make
many.
that possible in a variety of ways.
Opportunities to serve.
Opportunities to be part of the team.
Yes.
That helps love people, welcome people, make space for people. I can't wait to gather and
Yeah.
meet all the people that have joined us
man.
over the last year.
And we
Yeah.
just want this building to be a place of hospitality
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a place for our community to gather. Stack community, but like the broader
whole-
St.
Yeah.
Albert community and beyond. And we need your help to do that.
Yeah, and be preparing your neighbors. Like, make sure you're talking to your
Oh,
neighbors,
man.
letting them know how it's going, and then inviting them, saying, listen, as soon as our doors open,
Yeah.
you get a personal invite from me. You come. You make sure you're out there doing that.
had that conversation. We were out this morning. So we got a new dog, right? So out early and whatever. Our neighbor's got a dog as well, and she was out. And so our early morning crossing of paths, and she was saying, "Oh, you guys can be together, right? You can gather." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, we're actually not going to get together till July, just because we're waiting for this building."
Yeah.
And but yeah, she was so excited. She's like, "Oh, that's so great for you guys." I'm like, "Love for you to come check
Yeah.
it out and be part with this and just be around."
So
But
good.
we need teams to be able to welcome
absolutely
people,
do.
right? To find the way around the new space, to know where things are. We need teams to help turn knobs and make volume right.
Tech
and
team.
Run cameras,
Yep.
tech team, volunteers for those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe you're musical. Maybe you're joining us over the last year and you got some musical skill.
Yeah.
I
Mel
would
and
love
the
to hear
team
from you.
Would love to connect
Even
with you.
in the kids area.
And
Pam's gonna be
yeah,
looking to
Pam's
develop
gonna be
her
a
team.
whole bunch of
Yep.
teams. That comes. They're gonna get kickstarted
Fall.
for September.
Oh, okay.
So they get a little bit of time, but like right off the hop, we're gonna need people to welcome and greet people, to connect with people, just to love people, help
Yeah.
them feel like, hey, this is their place, that they can belong and be part of
Mike,
it.
are we going to be putting people in the parking lot to give direction there?
Absolutely.
Oh, we
'Cause
need parking lot people.
Our parking lot is going to be uniquely different, right? Is different spacing.
Yeah.
So we've got some in the main front kind of section, but it sort of wraps around the side of the building. And so even just welcoming people, helping them
Yeah.
like feel like, hey,
Navigate.
we
Yeah.
don't forget you just because you're having a park over on the farther side. Would love for you to make your way to the front door and find your way in.
Yeah.
Because it is different.
Yeah, it really is.
It's going to be different.
And I think it'd be fantastic to have some people out there, especially, again, as new people are coming in. Well, actually, everybody will be new to the parking lot because we haven't used this one yet. So
true.
as people are coming in, they're new. There's nothing like having a parking lot attendant that will actually show you this way, that way, park here, park there.
Yeah, and get our stuff in.
Yeah.
I think Gladys has said there's 248 parking stalls.
When it's all finished?
When our parking lot as
Yeah.
it is right now, there's 248
Oh,
parking
beautiful.
stalls is what I think the number is.
So we got room to invite lots of people.
Yeah, we make space.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're
So
so
good.
excited to be able to welcome people in and show people around and welcome into the space.
So on that first Sunday we're back, then we're going to have live, plus we're going to have online.
Well, yeah, we're always going to continue
we're
the
always
online stuff. So
don't worry.
don't worry, we're not
Yeah.
leaving you. If you've been joining us online and other places, the
We-
in-person stuff is super exciting. But
Yeah.
we're also committed, dedicated, knowing that we want to connect with people online. So
Online.
there's going to be
Yeah.
the continuing online service, continuing chats, continuing all that sort of stuff because that's also
Such a
this our
value.
church. This is
Yeah.
also part of St. Albert Alliance Church, and we're glad that you can be
Absolutely.
gathering with us because I know there's people tuning in from all over the place.
Yeah.
I get half a crew here from Fort Mac. I know I got an aunt in Calgary that watches. My mom in Edmonton, she tunes in.
So cool.
There's lots of people that are tuning in from various places.
So if you do want to get involved in
Yep.
any of these things we've talked about, make sure you contact one of us or head to our website. Click on serve and fill out the form,
Yep.
and we'll be in contact with you.
All those things.
We definitely have a place for you to be plugged in.
Well, and what better way to connect with people
Oh,
than
man.
working
Yeah.
and serving alongside
That
them?
is so true.
Just serving together,
Yeah.
connecting with people, getting
Yeah.
to know other people. Such a great way to get plugged into into the church and into community and
Yep.
connecting with people. So, man, there's lots of spaces, lots of opportunities in all sorts of. You got any type of skills, we can definitely plug you in with those
So
places
good.
where those skills are useful and valuable. So,
So that's in our new building, but
Woo.
like we have been working, and we can't really give details yet because we're still working on it. But we're working on a way to send off a fun way to
Of
send off
closing
our
down, yeah.
our old building,
Yeah.
our old space.
we got the 1 minute notice.
Oh, we
also
do.
a reminder.
Pastors
that
Connect.
Pastors Connect
Today.
following the service. 11 to 12.
It's at 1
Come on by, chat with us, hang out with us. If weather's beautiful, we'd love to meet with you and see you. Come on into the church parking lot and connect with us as pastors. If you want us to pray
Absolutely.
with you, we'd love to pray with you. Love to have a conversation and
It's been
see
so
you.
great to see everybody coming by the last few
Oh,
weeks
yeah.
and just be able to have a conversation, to pray with some of you, and we hope
Yeah,
to
'cause
see
they
more
see
of
us
you.
all the time.
They
so
do.
we'd love to see you.
We don't. Yeah, we would love to see.
Okay.
See you guys.
Very
We're
good.
supposed to wrap this up.
That
Don't
went
forget to
quick.
refresh your screen and be ready to go because the service
Enjoy
is about
the
to
service.
start.
Have a
And-
great
It's
week,
gonna be good.
everybody.
Yeah, enjoy the weather. thanks for being here. Thanks for joining in, and hope you have a great week. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Okay.
And we're
See you
gonna
later,
say-
Catch y'all
everybody.
later.
Goodbye.
Bye.